It's your boy Jus, aka Jus Money. I'm here. Official interview with N Nite Productions.com. Mention Hustle Squad, what it is. It's funny, I've been rapping for a long time. My first real introduction was like the age of 2, you know. Growing up in New York, you hear a lot of music, so my real first artist that I can remember reciting rhymes was L Cool J and like Heavy D, and a little bit of Rakim, you know, that stuff growing up, that mid 80s, that early 90s, and, you know, that's when I came up, really, so that's was my first introduction with rap. Months back, I was really feeling some type of way about music, you know, being that I'm from New York and I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, you kind of feel like, oh, it's not as good, or things are watered down, or, you know, it's a lot of, I can see why people say that, and there's definitely a lot of reasons for that being said, being majority that the substance is gone in a lot of music, you know, it's very repetitive nowadays, but I won't be totally closed-minded and say that it's worse. I will say that it's extremely different, but, you know, from every generation is something to learn, you know, so I totally changed my mind about it, you know. I went from being really jaded and closed-minded to just trying to accept artists for what they are, because I mean, I'm an up-and-coming artist myself, so if I'm closed-minded to the next artist, what's to say that aura of my own transfer to somebody looking at me, you know. So what I contribute to it is I bring back that sound, you know, that vintage New York sound, definitely Harlem from Harlem, so I bring back that New York sound, you know, a lot of slick talk, I feel like that New York is either really hard, bouncy, or totally left lane, you know, a lot of dudes doing their own thing, pushing the envelope. I totally respect it, but I feel like there's a void in just that concrete, you know, that slick talk, that, you know, swag, somewhat to say, quote unquote swag. But first, before I even say all that, shouts out to my homie P, you know what I'm saying, he's my manager, you know, and he definitely got me back on my shit. The last project was all work, no play. It was just the EP, 7 original songs, you know what I'm saying, all produced by the same producers. Shouts out to BHB, some up-and-coming producers. They're originally from Pennsylvania, so they laced me with a ton of fire. I picked the best 7 joints. Near future, we got another mixtape coming out, which will be hosted, you know, and be out on all the major, you know, blog sites and mixtape download sites. And it's called 28 Days Later. That's basically the theme for that. Just came from the movie. Dude wakes up and he's by himself in a zombie apocalypse. And I feel like the music industry is just like that. I'm one of the last dudes trying to push for this New York sound. A lot of dudes I listen to growing up, like I listen to like Mace. I love Mace. You know what I'm saying? How he was able to just be such a varied artist. You know what I'm saying? Like he's widespread. Just like Fab. You know, I like Fab. Fab's kind of, he did his thing. He's established. His career is, you know what I mean, basically set in stone. So I'm kind of just trying to pick up that torch and run with that, you know. Mace, Fab, love Stack Bundles too. You know, I feel like you don't get enough life as an artist. So my man Stack Beasley, I gotta get that in the interview. My man Stack Bundles, I love Stack Bundles as an artist. And just a ton of artists, you know, Kiss and that whole shit. I grew up on Dipset, Rough Riders. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of dudes ain't paying homage to them, or they're kind of going too far left. And I just wanted to let everybody know, like, I got that sound, I got that shit. So that's how I came up with that. So it's a play on the movie. So that's what we've been working on. Shouts out to, once again, my manager P, got me grinding. You're gonna see a lot of visuals coming from these guys that y'all getting this from already. So it's definitely a good project. Stay tuned, it's coming out August 28th. It'll be hosted, it'll be on all the big blogs and websites, the live mixtapes, the ad pivs, and try to get that on that radar. And that's what we're working on, man. That should be out August 28th, 28 days later.